Hello everyone and welcome to another day of All Creator Live, and I am back playing more No Man's Sky. Alright, so before we begin, I do want to note up in the top left hand corner, you all know Java. He's a good little guy, and as you can see, something is different about his Java cam. Well, I figured out, I know I mentioned this on stream a couple weeks ago. When we had a power outage here at the home, we had to figure out which one of the sockets was broken, so we had to move everything away from every socket in the house. And when I was moving it away from my office area, moving the table away from my office area, it's a table with a table over top of it, or it used to be, because the table that was over top of it was two segments, and the top segment, which was the table part, ended up breaking. The legs that were attached to the table ended up coming off, and I couldn't re-screw them back on because the screws that were holding it in place, there was like a plastic element in them where the screws would screw into the plastic part. The plastic part broke, so I could not get the table leg on one half of the table back in. So that was what my 3D printer was sitting on, and we had to move the 3D printer out to the living room, and I had to rearrange everything again, and I was going to just throw away the table, but it sucks because I paid like $50 to $60 on the table, and I was like, oh, it's such an expensive table. I feel like shit throwing it out. And then I was like, if only I could like glue it back together. But then I thought, well, if I'm going to be that jank about it, I might as well use duct tape. We've got duct tape, and I went and I took the duct tape and I duct taped the table leg back onto the table. And while it's not the best job ever, there's no way I could get the screws back into place because they would require that specific plastic part to screw into. And you can't find those anywhere online. You can't even find those anywhere on eBay. I mean, you could probably contact the manufacturer, but it's a table manufacturer, and it's a generic one too. So it's like, I have no idea how to get in contact with them. So while it's not the best for heavy objects like my 3D printer, it's perfect for Java. He's light. All of his toys are light. All of the stuff that I would usually have in his office area is light. In the office area are light, and it gives him more playroom. It frees up my office space, because one of the things that I didn't like doing was having to remove all of his toys and put them in the cup you see behind him was what I was keeping all of his toys in. And I would put them in that, and then I would set my laptop up to do office stuff with. So I'd have to do that before the stream, and now I don't even have to do that. It's all sitting on a separate table now, and all I have to do is pick up my laptop, put it in my office area, and it's all set to go. It just makes so much sense. It makes my life so much easier. I don't know why I didn't think of this a couple weeks ago. But yeah, so I got to save the table. It looks weird, but the table leg's not going to be moving anywhere. The top part would probably move somewhere if the 3D printer was still on it, because the way the 3D printers work, the y-axis movement of the table would have it going left and right way too fast, so it would be, jostling the table around too much, and I don't think the duct tape could handle that. But it's perfect for Java, and it's perfect for me because it frees up space in my office area, and now I don't have to work so hard to connect my laptop up again to use my Wacom with it. And anytime that I want to draw on the weekends or something, when I'm not, doing commission work, I can just hook my laptop up and draw to my leisure. So hopefully this will free me up to make like more comics or more drawings that I can post on my Blue Sky. If you are wondering what my Blue Sky is, it's, you know, all creator at Blue Sky. I don't know. I should really put that as one of the links on my YouTube channel, but I don't know how to do that with random links. Blue Sky is still new. I mean, it's been around for a year now, but it's, well, maybe more than that. It's been popular for a year now, but it's still fresh and new in terms of popularity. So it definitely hasn't reached mainstream media yet, and I guess that could be considered a good thing to some people. But yeah, hopefully this will free me up to do more drawing in terms of working on things for my stream, like the little drawings I have at the bottom there. Maybe I could work on giving. I call the lady at the bottom, the zombie lady at the bottom there, I call her Banna. She's supposed to be the one that monitors my chat, which is typically, you know, you see her on a phone, and that's what she's doing. She's monitoring my chat for people to ban. But that's what her role is supposed to be, and I would like to give her more animations to reflect that. So I just haven't had the time to, because of both of my jobs, and the only way I was able to make her and Java to begin with is I did that on my vacation. And the way my vacation's looking now, it might just end up being another staycation, because my father has decided to come down to see us this year instead of us going up to see him. So that'll be great. Yeah, I don't really have anything for No Man's Sky to do. There's no expedition, so it's going to be a nice chill stream. Since there's no expedition, I still have no use for this load save. Like I said last stream, this load save is my very first one, and this save data, I mean to say, I keep saying load save because that's what it's called. This save data was my very first save data, and it just got totally wrecked because of the No Man's Sky Next update, and I haven't used it since then. Well, I mean, I logged into it last time I played to demonstrate, but yeah, that's when I made this save data, and I've been using this one ever since. And since there's no expedition, I will not have to go into that other save data. It's been a long day. Sorry, everyone, if I'm yawning. I didn't have any more energy drinks left. I had one this morning, and that was it. We got a package delivery. I got a lithium-ion battery I'm going to be hooking up to our surveillance equipment. And, you know, because surveillance equipment is great, but the one that I'm using requires me to recharge it like every hour, and it charges for like 30 minutes, and that's just a huge waste. I usually only do it around the time that my sisters are going to be coming home, because we've been having issues with keeping our door unlocked, and part of me feels like my nephew, when he comes home, he locks the door behind him, and he shouldn't do that, because my sister's gonna be coming in the door like less than an hour after him. So it's like, leave it unlocked for your auntie, please. It's the nice thing to do. He's just, I don't know, I guess he's at kind of a rambunctious age where he thinks doing things is funny. He's a teenager, so they get like that. Yeah, I forgot I had set up to do that. So yeah, since we don't have anything planned in No Man's Sky, I was thinking of just doing more. Oh, cool, my skiff's out there. I don't remember setting that up last time, and I definitely didn't play since last Thursday. I would have liked to. So let's fish for a little bit and relax. Maybe give some people some time to come in here, and then I will... What is... Is he walking on the water? Oh no, okay, the water's just shallow at that end and he's a big boy. Okay. I don't even remember that. Oh, is that one of the... Yeah, it's one of the buffalo fins, which I don't remember naming? I guess I did discover it, but I guess that would be a good name for it. It has a fin on its back and it's as big as a buffalo. But yeah, do some fishing, give people some time to join the chat. Plus I like fishing and it gets me nanites. So we'll be hunting for nanites today and hunting for quicksilver. We're going to be doing a bunch of quicksilver events. It's been a week, so all 3 of the quicksilver events plus the extra one I get for today should be available. So we're going to be doing about 4 quicksilver events and then maybe buy something afterwards. I don't know. I might save up this time. It depends on how I feel. Where's the option to change your weapon again? Oh, right. It's this. Oh, yeah. I collected a couple of the other spears because while guns are cool and all, I don't know why I still have this. Oh, I named it Little... Somebody apparently reported that because it was called Little Shit, and I thought I would be the only one to see that, but I guess No Man's Sky developers can look into their logs and see what has bad names, because that one's been censored. I'm like, holy, I did not put those there. And then I realized, oh, I guess maybe they did at some point. Alright, where's the one that has the fishing rod in it? I think it's this one? Yes, this is my fishing rod. Alright, we'll do some fishing. I'll eat some popcorn. Hopefully my headset won't die on me today like it did last time. And I think that's weird because the way that both of my earbuds, they're very small earbuds, and that's why I like them. They do not make my ears uncomfortable. But yeah. I could charge up both of them, but for some reason... But for some reason, each one of them connects to my television separately. So when one connects to my TV, that one's on, but the other one's off and not connected to my TV. So I'm wondering if both of the batteries go out at the same rate, and if that's the case, then that means that both of them are on, but only one of them's connecting to my TV, and that's weird. But yeah, if the other one's battery dies as soon as I turn it on and put it in my ear, then we'll know that that's the case, because they only have a 2-hour battery life, which sucks for an earpiece, but what do you expect with how small they are? But if each one of them would last 2 hours, that would be great. But if it's a case of both of them turning on, but only one of them connecting, I don't really see any value in using these headphones. Or not headphones, earpieces. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the most fancy man in the world. I don't have a lot of money. These earpieces came free with the watch that I had. Well, it's not free, they're part of the watch. My watch, and my old digital pocket watch that I've had for several years now, died in April, and because of which I had to get a replacement watch, so I figured why not buy a smartwatch. I bought one of the cheap ones online, you know. They work. All I need it for is to tell time. I'm not expecting anything flashy. But I was like, hey, for like $5 more, why not get this one that has the the free earpieces. That might be cool. And it's pretty cool, I'm gonna be honest. Having both a watch and earbuds in one is a really neat idea. Whoever thought it up, you're a genius. It's something I would think up if I had the money and resources. Because I love me some Swiss Army knife style electronics where everything's put together in one. But yeah, I mostly bought it for the watch. The earbuds were just a little extra feature. And if they're useful for this, then they are useful for this. If both of them have a 2-hour lifespan, then that's great. I can use them to get the full experience out of my television as well as my gaming and streaming, because I'm able to hear what you guys say in the chat, and I'm able to hear the television right now because one of my earpieces is in my ear. And it's like, because it's small, it does not interfere with the experience of having the headphones over my ear, unlike the other earbuds that I had, which had this kind of I want to say antenna. Why am I getting shit stuff? Hold up, I don't have any bait. I was like, this sucks. Oh, that's right, when I was relaxing last month, I had some time to play the game, and I used up all of my bait, so I need to get more bait. Do I have any? Well, we have a whole lot of this Fiendish Row from when we were doing our last stream. So yeah, let's use that. It's not going to increase the percentage too much, but it will do something, and I need to get it out of my inventory. Free up some space. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that's been going on with my day. It's been kind of a boring day. I didn't have anything to make up from yesterday's maintenance because I did that the day before, hence why I couldn't stream this past Tuesday. But I made up for it on Wednesday. I streamed twice Wednesday since I didn't have to work. It's a cool feeling not having to do anything, but because of my sleep schedule and because, you know, I kind of wanted to see what was going to happen next in that game, I decided to stream twice. Plus, April would have felt bad if I had skipped out on The Legend of Zelda, because she was looking forward to it. She loves that game. I love it too, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't love it. I'm just saying it's it would have interfered with that if I had decided to stream Visions of Mana instead. But I was able to make time for both, and that's cool. To be honest, it would have been kind of neat to have another day where I do nothing but sleep. I did that this past Sunday after I came home from work. I got done work early. I got everything finished early Sunday morning. And when I came home, I just kind of slept all day. And it surprised me because I usually don't do that. I guess I was just really tired. I don't know. It has been kind of a rough week. Rough 2 weeks, really. Well, not this past week. This past week has been kind of just different schedules than usual, but not really that rough. I mean, if anything, I have more free time now in the mornings because I don't have to take care of Fred and his litter box and stuff anymore. I mean, I would a million times over if he was still here. I would love to. It would be my pleasure because I miss the little guy so much. I wonder if this is just a typical thing for buffalo fins to do. To wander around underwater and over water. That could be why they're called buffalo fins. They could be part fish. They kind of look part fish. But yeah, I don't really want to think about it too much. Sad thoughts. Speaking of which, to any of you watching in the archives worried about our friend Roy, he's getting there. He's getting better. He says he's trying to overcome his depression, and I get that. It can be hard to get out of that mindset. So I'm hoping for as awkward as what I was saying was, I hope it helped out a little bit. I like to think that I provide good advice, but I don't know, sometimes I think I'm just not that guy, you know? Sorry, I was feeling a little hungry. Okay. I think that's enough snacking. And the sun's coming up, so... Ah, crap. Message in a bottle. Last thing I get. Of course. Alright, so more about the whole Java thing. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see him play around on his table. I got that all set up this morning because I didn't have too much to do. So, I I woke up like as soon as it hit me I could use duct tape on that table. I woke up like immediately, and like a madman I grabbed the parts of the table and I was taping them together. And then I just set everything up, and I kind of began my day. Took a little bit of a moment to stop and feel a little bit of pride of what I've made. And I was like, oh, cool. I can't believe that worked. But yeah, good old duct tape. But yeah, the only thing I really have to worry about with this new setup for Java is him knocking stuff off the table now. I mean, I kind of had to worry about that before, but he didn't really seem to have a habit of doing it, and the table he was on before, I'm just throwing fish at this buffalo fin here, and he's like, oh, cool, free fish. But yeah, the only place he could really knock off his toys from that table was like the very front of the table, and he would never do that. Actually, he never once did that in all the months that he was on that table in the live stream. You know what? Yeah, just like I've had him on that table for years now, and I've placed things on the table for him to knock over, thinking it would kind of be funny, but he just doesn't. A lot of times he just doesn't want to. But with this new setup, he has more of a chance to do that, so that could be the only disadvantage. I don't think I want this. Oh, it's something for my ship? Really? It improves maneuverability. It's a really shitty upgrade anyway. I don't have room for it. I mean, I do have the spot for it, but it's like... Well, at least it has cadmium in it. That was cool. There's some diatrum, which can be dismantled and made into dihydrogen. I should probably do that. I think it's more useful as dihydrogen. Huh, it doesn't automatically start when you put something into it now? Okay, I guess. But oh, that's why. I gotta put in oxygen, I think, to get it to separate. Come on, I have oxygen. I know I do. There we go. No? Oh, what is it then? I could have sworn that diatrum and oxygen divides the diatrum into... I don't know. I can't remember what divides it now. Shit. Is it silica powder? I knew it was something... I know it's something super common that you could get anywhere. I didn't think it was silica powder, though. So I feel like that wouldn't affect it on a cellular level, you know? No, it's not. Weird. I guess I'll just have to deal with the fact that now I have some diatrum. Oh, no, I don't. I could just put it in my freighter. As you can tell, it's not that useful for much of anything. I mean, I know there's a way to separate it. And if you do separate it, you get twice as much as what you'd have. So, if I was to separate that 88, I would have 172. Oh, wait. I have a message in the bottle. What's it say? Log entry 3121. I am so glad I left the station behind. It is just the two of us now, together at last. So now I toss this note to the waves, A scrap of the past to give to the water. Huh. I wonder what that means. I guess somebody quit his job? Then he's happy about it? Meh. It's discard, I guess. It had some value in terms of units, much more than its original price. But it is, in the end, just some junk. I do like that, though. I do like that they have certain junk that has some fun little elements to it. Also, why is this? Oh, this is another... These... I guess I got these from trash as well? No. Assembled harvester. Oh, yeah, that it was junk. Like, I knew that. I knew that anything that had a punctuation mark on it was junk. So I'm guessing I decided to find some use for these. Sometimes I find use for them. I do like that they are adding things to No Man's Sky that is junk, but you can utilize it in some way, and it has some kind of comedic value like that message in a bottle does. It's not... It lessens the pain of getting it when it has a little bit of an interesting story to it. And the reason why I say that is because I used to play World of Warcraft religiously. I was super addicted to it for several years. And my favorite class to play was Rogue. I loved the Rogue class, and to anyone who's played Rogue, you know what I'm about to say. You can steal things from people. Like, literally everybody. You can steal things from... You see, some of them won't, you know, like it when you steal stuff from them, so you shouldn't. But when you steal things, you have a pretty decent chance to steal junk, but literally every kind of junk that you get, it has some kind of comedic value to it, and it has a pretty funny description. So if they start doing that in No Man's Sky, I'm a little bit happy about that, because it adds a bit of fun to some of the things that you don't want to get, and that's cool. Because let me just say, there is a lot of junk that you can get in No Man's Sky that eventually just becomes useless. And most of it is super boring. It's just junk that you throw away, nothing more. But if they could come up with some funny little quips to throw in there alongside of it, hey, it makes it at least somewhat worth getting. Also, where's my freighter? I thought it was out here. Oh, it's over there now? It's kind of far away. I thought it was a lot closer than that. Huh. But yeah. Last time I streamed, I said I kind of was relaxing a bit and redecorating, and I redecorated my freighter and I completely forgot to show it off. But yeah, I added a couple things in here. Sorry, I had something stuck in my teeth. But yeah, I put in a new Bite Beat song. It's kind of random and sucks, but what can I tell you? It's not easy to make Bite Beat music. That didn't really change much. I added a couple more pamphlets down here to the recruiting section. The recruitment office. It's very tiny. I did that because it's funny to think of a little Gek sitting in the recruiting office. I also added a bit more to the storage area. I put storage in here because I was like, this whole corner here is kind of empty. So I put a bunch of stuff over here to kind of hammer in the fact that this is the storage area for our cargo. What's the word? I can find out by going over here. I hate it when I have to search my brain for words. There. No. Damn it, that's not the word either. What is the word? Whatever these are. Frigates. That's it. Frigate. Because we have a bunch of trade frigates, and I would like to think that they can house all of our trade equipment in them, but because they're just trade frigates that are their primary use is to go out and trade things, I feel like they don't have enough storage. So it's like this is supposed to be the storage area for the trade frigates. That's what I'm going for anyway. Oops. That's where the guy is. And I think I added... Yeah, that's right. I added like a little fishing module here. Because this is kind of the area where you relax. I put up more posters. I didn't put any over there though. But that's okay. That's kind of a crowded area anyway. That's right. No, I think those were already there. Those are supposed to be little signs that are like you go up to go to floor 2, you go down to go to floor 1. Trying to... this hallway here seems a little empty. I might add something here eventually. A lot of times with these larger... specific rooms that are geared towards one thing, I like to add a couple of decorations in with them to make them feel less like they're pigeonholed into one thing. That could be for multiple reasons. This whole area over here, I would like to maybe construct a little balcony or something to, you know, because it's kind of got good views. You could get some good views from here. We got this whole area up here. This spot right here. I feel like a lot of these catwalks I built for maintenance purposes. This is what I'm, you know, saying therefore. And the bar definitely still needs a lot of work, but I did kind of stretch out the rooms a bit. And as you can see, there are people that like to come up here and congregate. So it's going to be perfect for a bar. I realize they may be up here congregating because this is a large empty space. But, you know, it's at least suiting its purpose. Got the area out here. Those are supposed to be engines of some sort. So this is partly to fix those and partially to be a nice little balcony area to come out to from the bar. Plus, I think these engines kind of look cool. I wish you could see stuff like this from the outside of the freighter when you're flying around. I realize that would mean that the freighters can be customized in that sense, and people will go nuts with it to the point where they'd probably break the game. But I think it would look cool. But that's just the thing about freighters. All the stuff that you're seeing in here that I've made, it is literally just an instance. Everything that I'm walking around in now, even this cabin area, is not visible when you leave the freighter. It is all a separate instance that exists in some kind of invisible reality above your freighter. And that's why when you're in that area, you can look out and see your planets and other frigates and things like that. It's not because, oh, it's all happening in real time. It's because it's like, I want to explain it on a technical level, but I can't because I don't have the words. But it's simply just like a pocket dimension that exists just above your freighter. So it's still in the same space, it's just not visible, and the whole reason why it's not visible is because it would make the outside of your freighter look gross. It's just like a big giant hitbox that would be floating right above here, basically, and it would look really weird to see. So I can understand why they do not make it visible. But it would be cool if it was, because then you could see the little tubs that I have on the top there. Alright, let's call in the space anomaly, because it's in another star system right now from when I was doing Quicksilver stuff last time. And that's what we're going to be doing today. Lots of Quicksilver stuff. 45 minutes in, I feel like I gave people enough time to join the chat. So it could just be another lonely day of streaming in No Man's Sky. Like, well, last week Bryce joined us, so that was cool. Whoa, whoa, where's everybody going? Where are y'all going? Alright, alright. Everybody's just rushing to get up there to the... I wonder if they were in a team on a party mission, something like that. Definitely not Quicksilver related. Let's see if they have any new Quicksilver stuff to unlock. They do! That's right. The last time that we played, we had just finished Tier 2 and everyone was working on Tier 3, so I guess everyone finished Tier 3 during the weekend. Would make sense why it all got done, because you get extra Quicksilver for doing stuff on the weekend, and it's the more beneficial time to do Quicksilver events. I just don't have the time on the weekend because I'm sleeping so much. I used to find time, but my weekends have strictly become my sleep time. I only get somewhere between 5 and 6 hours of sleep every day during the week. So when I get home from working on the weekends, I designate that time to doing nothing but sleeping, and if I can, I try and get 12 hours of sleep on the weekend. And that would be great, but a lot of times it doesn't, especially lately. I don't know what it is. I've been waking up in the middle of my sleep schedule, and it's been like I wake up at 5 and then I take some sleep pills and go to sleep for another 5 hours, and I'm like, I wake up an hour or two before I have to go into work, and I'm like, man, come on, I could have gotten another hour of sleep, but no. My body's like, nah, you're awake now. I get it. Body doesn't want you to sleep, but sometimes it's a lot more fun to sleep. I say that while I yawn because I haven't slept yet and I'm trying to stay awake, and that's why I'm playing video games, to try and stay on my sleep schedule. Because if I was to go to sleep right after I get done work right now, I would probably only get 5 hours of sleep, and then I'd be awake for another 3 or 4 hours. My bosses give me enough time to sleep. They could give me more, I just won't let them. I'm like, I need the hours, I need the money, I'm sorry. Oh, cool. These are neat. They don't offer up great prizes, but um, the mystery ones are always kind of funny to grab because you don't know what you're gonna get. I am sleepy. Hello and welcome.
This is her. Said.
Disaster! Hello, welcome. It's nice to meet you. Alright. Scourge cleansing, hunt dangerous pirates. Sure, why not? That's kind of a hodgepodge of might be fun, might not be fun. We'll see. It's 10 of them, though. It's quite a lot from what I did last time I streamed this. I think last time we did this live on stream, it wasn't 10, it was 6. I can't remember. Alright, pirate activity detected. Over that way. Alright. It's one of these that I gotta fly to. But yeah, how you doing, Disaster? How's your day been? I think I already asked that, but doesn't hurt to ask again. Alright. So they're supposed to be around here. Oh right, I've got to scan in order to get it to start. There we go. Shields, there we go. If it's going to be 10, it's going to be kind of a rough fight. I missed! Guess it would help if I was to move. There we go. Dang, this guy's all over the place. There we go. Woo! Okay, my missiles just got... he flew straight towards me. Where'd he go? Oh, there you go. Deploying combat frigate. I guess because my freighter's in the same area here. Either that or they are. Let's suck if I'd have to also fight a frigate. Oh, Pirate King Gar. Here, let me crown you. All these pirate kings, apparently. Oops. Uh-oh. We've lost. Ah! My tracker's not working right. Shoot. I hate it when that happens. I mean, I can still fight. It's just... my hits aren't going to land as much. There we go. I think that's something they do on their end. They're able to mess with my homing device. He's still... okay, yeah, he's really moving. Man, he was trying to get his shields back up. It's like, no, no, I can make it. Alright, let's check. Am I still diverting power to my shields? Fuck. I don't want my engines. I want it to be my... oh, fuck it. I'll continue on. What? Oh. Weapons. Alright. I'll swap the weapons. Oh, fuck. I don't remember doing that. Alright. Well. fuck. Okay, these guys got some really powerful shields. You know what? No. There we go. No, not engines again, damn it. There we go. Stay on there. Ah! I keep doing that. There. It's weapons. I'll keep it at weapons. Fuck, man. No! Now it went to engines again. That sucks. I think it keeps track of how many times you press the button. Balance. Weapons. I'll do weapons. I don't care anymore. I would rather have it on shields, because it's going to be a long dogfight. These are going to be long ones. Long fights. Righteous thief Yig. No such thing. Get back here. Fuck. Alright, that's it for now. A little bit more. Oh, got them all. Okay. I was not keeping track, so I'm glad the game does that. I'm glad the game was keeping track. Alright, cool. Yeah, see, that's what I wanted. I don't know why it was taking so long for my ship to cycle through those, but it was. That was very awkward. That made the fight a lot more complicated than it needed to be. But yeah, Disaster, I am kind of sleepy. And by all means, it's not the game. It's just been a long day for me. That's why I'm trying to wind down with... Whoa. Okay, that guy's moving at like 5 frames a minute. Check him out. He is... Oh, everyone is. Is it my game? Am I moving slow? I think I'm moving slow. Oh no. What's going on? Either that or everyone's playing a trick on me and it's T-Pose Day in No Man's Sky and I just don't know it. Well, they're doing A poses actually. I'm probably doing an A pose on there, and everyone else is... Yeah, everyone else is probably fine, but I'm probably doing an A pose. I am asserting dominance on my end. Or on their end, probably. Whoops. Alright, well. Let's turn this in. Guess my game's being a little... My internet's being a bit janky. It's not the game. The game's working fine because everything else is running smoothly, but the other players are not. So on my end, it's my internet. It still looks funny as fuck, though. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. Where's the other... Oh, no. Did I only have... Wait. What? What's up with the... Oh. That's because there's one question mark on the board. No, did I only have... Ah, I only had 1 to do? Why didn't I have 3? How does the Quicksilver work again? I thought you got 1... I thought they stacked up. And then you got 1 each day. Does it not work like that? Do you get like 3... 4 every... You gotta get 1 each week or something? Is that how it works? I'll have to look that up, because I thought it was a daily thing. But if they recharge every week, that's kind of an annoyance. I'll also have to maybe find some time to check in here on the weekends, because I know for a fact that on the weekends they provide 3. So that's why I was thinking all 3 of them would be here by today. Well, that sucks. Wait, did somebody give me... Oh man, someone gave me a void egg. Hug. I already have the living ship. I don't want to go get another one. To anyone wondering why I'm a little upset that somebody gave me those void eggs, A, they cost Quicksilver. You can't turn them in for Quicksilver. I don't think you can. Maybe they changed the rules. Let me see. Yeah, no. You just get units. They're not worth anything. They provide you something to do. That's why I keep them. If I ever feel like going out and trying to get more living ships, I have the void eggs to do so. But yeah, it's a little sad when they give them to me, because it means A, they waste Quicksilver, or B, they're just duplicating them and giving them out to, I don't know, try and be nice, but it's not that nice to do because nobody wants void eggs anymore. Because the quest line that you have to go through in order to get the living ship is the biggest pain in the ass in this game. It is such a pain in the ass. So there's really no benefit to getting a void egg. I mean, thank you, that's cool, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want it. You know what? There is something else that I could do. I guess I could just scavenge around for stuff to try and get the rest of the decorations that are available here. I would like to do more Quicksilver missions, but oh well. I guess maybe the community was moving too fast and unlocking the community rewards for Hello Games, you know? Hello Games was like, they're unlocking them too fast. There are too many people playing the game now. We didn't expect this to happen. So they decided to make it a once a week thing for the Quicksilver to recharge. Because that's where people really go and get stuff. Is they go to get Quicksilver. That's what they mostly want. Quicksilver's the thing you'll want. It's not really an issue of it's not really an issue of advancing the community board, advancing the community the community research. It's not an issue of advancing the community research. People just want that Quicksilver, and the more of them that do it, the more of the community rewards we unlock, and then Hello Games has to figure out what to make available for us next as rewards for doing community research, and I'm sure they don't want to keep doing that every week. Alright, so we got this over here. Was automated traps. Right. I haven't unlocked that yet. Okay. I mean, I haven't unlocked for other saves because of the expeditions, but I never really made a racetrack. I wanted to at one point, because on my old planet, I do kind of technically have a racetrack, but it's marked with save points instead of, you know, these racing things, or these racing start points and end points. There's also this Nautilin platform, which is pretty neat. it goes on top of the water, but I don't think it would fit in the habitat I've made for it. Maybe next time, maybe during our vacation this year, I will, you know, have the time to make a new house and construct that. I know there's a new page of stuff that I have yet to unlock. Ah, here it is. Yeah, it's more decals and stuff, more displays. Some of these look really cool. So I guess we'll go about unlocking these today. Though some of them are kind of expensive, like these are worth 5 each. And we got this. Oh, right, for the for making the fossils. Right. Oh, shit. Got like one lonely thing over there that I have to unlock. Oh, over here too. Some stairs. Oh, these are... Yeah, I remember when these came out. I was like, I don't really care too much. You know? Not too much for the roof. Parts, pieces. More rooftop pieces. So, yeah. That could be what I do today. Just go around and salvage stuff. Of course, I gotta find a planet to do so. Maybe the home planet. I feel like I haven't explored the home planet enough. Or, now as it's known, the watermelon planet. I'd like to say I've explored it enough to go find another planet. Since that planet has now become a watermelon. Holy Jesus. Since that planet has now become a watermelon planet, it's not really the type of planet I want. But it can stay a vacation planet. So yeah, to Catastrophe, I'm sorry, bud. We're gonna have to find another planet. But thank you so much for building your base there. It was really nice to see somebody else building a base on the same planet as me. And thank you so much to 4K. Don't worry, I know I got rid of a couple of those little bots. But I won't mess with your structure you made any further. No. Hit that one. I want to land on that one. Come on. Ugh. Okay, wait, is that what it means now? What the fuck? Whoa! Get out of there. Get out of there. Just get out of there. I don't know what the hell is going on. What? There's a... Oh, is that... That's Catastrophe space. Oh, it's really not that far. I thought it was further. Wait a minute. Is this Catastrophe space? I don't remember there being a base up here. Oh, someone built a base up on that tiny island. I do not remember this base. Oh, cool. Whose base is this? So somebody else built a base on my on our planet. Habitable base. Last edited by Eddie LBC God. Eddie LBC God. Hey, welcome to the community. You were really hidden up here. Right next to my... You're my next door neighbor. Hey there, Eddie. Well, they seem to like gardening. Maybe they could be the reason we've been getting so many trees popping in and out of this place. Because every time that I log in, there are more trees than usual. Well, it's neat that they've decided to house here. They have a galactic trade terminal. Well, yeah, thank you, Eddie. If you're watching in the archives, welcome to the neighborhood. I am going to plop down, find a new planet for us in the future, since this one isn't technically the best Earth type planet. Wait, when was it last edited? No, it doesn't say that, but oh well. That's cool. I'm happy we got a neighbor. Very well. No wonder I didn't find the house either. It's very well hidden up here. For as much as I've looked at this island, I've never really noticed. Ah, somebody's going over onto my landing spot. Oh well. Yeah, I was eventually planning to make a bridge up to here, but I realized that this area was kind of far, and it could have been a little bit too far for me to build anything up to here. But I'm guessing it is now, since someone's able to build a base here. That means that it's far enough away from my base. So... Whoa. That fish freaked me out. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Somebody's base is up there. Last edited by Eddie. It said habitable base too, which is weird. I don't remember bases being described like that. I'm gonna go take a look at Catastrophe base and see if that's a thing. Because if not, then I don't know what's going on with that base. I don't know why it's called a habitable base, if that's the case. Ace of base. Alright. Does it show up on the... It does not. That's the weirdest part of it. See, Catastrophe, his base shows up there, but that one doesn't, which is very odd. Maybe they just haven't uploaded it to the server? Maybe? Maybe that's why it's called a habitable base, because people can claim it or something? I don't know. Whoa, where'd his landing pad go? Oh, there it is. It got partially buried by the ground, apparently. If you're watching this in the archives, Catastrophe. Sorry. I do like how close it is to the sky, though, because you could see the frigates and everything go by from passing NPCs. Either that or I guess this landing pad just took a little while to load in. Alright, let's see. Oh, no, that's not. I'm looking for his base computer. I don't remember that being there. Why would he... I don't know. I guess maybe he thought the design was cool. There's the base computer. So let's see what it's called here. Yeah, this is also called a habitable base. So it's weird that Eddie's base is... It does not show up. Goodness. I'm a little sad about that because that means that this whole time I've been ignoring it. And I didn't want to. I really hope that Eddie ends up watching this video at some point and realizes that I did not mean to ignore his base. Oh, did something else come and land there? Again? It's really weird why that keeps happening. Oh well. I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, it's weird that it happens. It's because I built close to here. This trade port, so people that are landing over there, NPCs that view my landing pads at my house as another parking spot. It's like a person that owns a home right next to a business. Sometimes people will park near the house, and it's like, can't do anything about it. I was going to invite somebody over, but someone's parking there now, so... Alright, so we'll do some scavenging on this planet. I really thought I'd see somebody parked over here, but nope. Very weird. There we go. I think I'll take its bulb too. Well. Yeah. Okay. But cool. It's nice to know that we have a friend up there on that little island. It's also nice to know that I wouldn't have been able to build up there on it. I was thinking about doing that, but if it meant building another base, I do not want. Because you only have a limited number of bases you can build here in No Man's Sky. Oh, what the fuck? See, that's what I'm saying. The tree comes and goes now. I don't get why. Sometimes it's here, sometimes it's not. As you can see, I did not destroy it. So our little mystery, our little best friend tree just likes to play pranks and get up and walk away sometimes. See, there was a tree over there last time too, and now that one's gone as well. It just keeps happening. They keep disappearing and reappearing. Plus, I really don't remember this tree being here. So who knows? This tree might be that tree from over there. And now the trees that were... Nope, the tree that was around 4K's place is still there. Alright, let's look for some scavenged or salvaged material to dig up. Might have to get away from here. We might be too close to the trade center. Nope, there goes one. Buried technology. Let's go get it. Let the scavenger hunt begin. See, this is another cave that I wanted to take advantage of. I wanted to build a pathway to this cave because it has a really cool cave system that leads underwater. So it has an underwater feel to it. And I could make like a large tunnel leading into it from outside. Like the lake that is right next to my house. So it could be like a little explorable area for the submarine. You're right. All the stuff around here. Ion battery, cool. Free recharge on my health. And navigation data, kind of useless now. Oh, there it is. And because I don't like holes, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Alright, next location. Oh, I want to sit up. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I gotta say, I do love this planet. Everything about this planet is great, except for the water now, because the water got changed to a different color. Not only that, but the grass color did change. It used to be a darker green, but it's changed to a yellowish green. But I don't mind that. I'm okay with that. I just don't like orangish red ocean. It's like watermelon ocean. I'm like, that is not Earth-like. So yeah, this vacation that I take, one of the things I want to do when I'm playing No Man's Sky is find a new planet to inhabit. A new vacation home, as it were. This planet was very good for the past 2 years. Or was it 3? No, it's been like 3. Made this my vacation home for the past 3 years because I'm pretty sure that, well, not 3 years, maybe 2, because I think it happened in 2023 when I found this planet. Well, would you look at that? This is the first time I've never been able to find scavenge material within the vicinity of other scavenged material. Well, let's just wander around for a little bit. Never realized how many dangerous plants there were on my planet. A little mound here. Scavenge data, salvage data, whatever you want to call it, is typically supposed to be easier to find than this, which is odd. Also didn't realize we had ginger root on this planet. Hello there, Sentinel. Don't worry. I'm minding my own business. You mind yours. Huh. Sorry if I seem so dumbfounded. It's just this is something that typically happens. Typically when you're... Like, literally any planet that I've been on it's always kind of easy to find. Salvage data, but I don't know. Huh. It's actually kind of fun. Whee! Got a little itty bitty lake over here. Aww. Oh, with some underground waterways. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Going down a hill. Could die. Ah. AI. Dang, gnat flew right into it. Oh! We got fossils! That's right. I think our planet has ancient bones on it, don't it? Well, that's something to find at least. Let's do that. I haven't found fossils with this save data yet. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, they are far away. Alright, here we go. Alright, we got one of those. Definitely don't want. Assemble fossil displays. I could also do this and beat up the guy. Alright, where are you? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Hi. Oh, of course, it's the difficult one. Which I'm okay with. Oh, there are two of them. Okay. I thought there'd only be one, but whatever, I guess. Right. On the one. Ah, crap. Ah. He has some pretty long, like, they have some really good reach. I must say that is like some serious arm length. All right, let's go back to trying to find the rest of those fossils. I kind of ran around so much I lost track. There we go. I do like that they only become available once you've unearthed them. I think they had to have changed something to the way that they do things. To the program, because it never used to be like that. It used to be you had to be really close up to them to collect them. And if they were close enough to the surface, you could just grab them from the surface without having to dig. So they had to have done something to change that, to fix it. Alright, no more. What's this? Submerged relic, okay. I also saw... Oh, that's a plant. I must have seen that plant and thought it was like a ruin piece. You know, a decoration piece. But no. It's just a plant. Alright, we're looking for scavenge... I find a lot of fossils on this planet, but not many scavenged... Not much scavenge data. For as much as I would like to dedicate this stream to finding fossils, I don't... Yeah, I want buried technology. That's what I want. That dang gnat is really ticking me off. It's going right for my eyes, too. I don't know what's up with it. Oh, this is the time of the year, though. Lots of gnats. I mean, we don't typically have them in the house. That's why I never really mentioned them on stream. Just somehow they come in. I mean, I know how. It's whenever April or Della come into the house. I mean, sometimes it happens when I come into the house too, but it's more likely to happen during the day because that's when they're mostly active. I think gnats are so common down here in the south. It's to the point where even local teams are named things like sand gnats. I think we have local high school team called the Sand Gnats, and I'm like, Sand Gnats are assholes. I don't know if you've ever seen one before, but they are jerks. They bite. They're a pain in the butt, literally. They go right for the butt. What was I doing again? Oh, right. Okay, nope, see? It does still act that way. You still need to get close to it. I thought so. 2? That one was buried kind of deep. I felt like it could have been 4. Maybe they changed that too. I don't know. The amount of salvage data that you typically get from buried technology is typically dependent on how close it is to the surface. So since I had to go down underground for a little bit there, I thought it might be 4, because you could get anywhere between 1 and 5 salvage data from buried technology, depending on how deep it is in the ground. Maybe they've... Oh, goes some right here. Wonder why it didn't... One. See? Because that... Oh, no, 2. See, that would make sense. Because I didn't have to go that far underground. But the other one I had to kind of go underground. I don't know why, but it seems to also be marking... Oh, do I have a new quest because I found those fossils? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, collecting fossils. Reassemble long lost bones. I already know how to do that, so I don't need to track this. Can I... Aw, man, I can't abandon this? Fuck. They really want you to learn how to utilize the fossils, don't they? Like it's some important thing. It's not really. Ah, I hate it when I do that. I hit triangle instead of circle. See, this one should be like 1, or maybe 2. 2 is 2. See, getting 2 from something like that makes sense. But the other one, it made no sense to me because of how deep underground it was. Somebody slammed a door. I know why. It's because my mother's here and she's annoying the hell out of my sister. They don't get along, and I really wish they would. I mean, they try, obviously, but I'm pretty sure everyone's had this kind of experience with family before, but it's just some family members don't get along. Yeah, I guess that's something I could talk about more. We're not really going anywhere when I go on vacation this year. This year I am going to be having another staycation because my dad's going to be coming down to visit us. And that'll be great. I haven't seen him in years. Hope he's doing okay. I think I might need to travel a little bit more. Because I've backtracked a bit, and now I'm not seeing buried technology anymore. Excuse me. Did a little too late there. Another lake. I don't know what's preventing them from showing up. It could be the fossils. Gonna be honest, I really don't wanna... Oh! What's going on there? Reload player? Alright. The preview on my stream just went out. I'm hoping the stream's fine. Okay. It looks fine. I think I might want to check and see if everything's okay on YouTube's end. Because I can understand how that got Twitch, how that might have cut up Twitch's stream. I don't know if it did so with YouTube. It did not. Good. Happy about that. Alright, oh, fuck. And just as I was saying that, now my earbuds did. Alright, I've gotta replace. Hopefully the other one turns back on. Or hopefully the other one has a charge to it and turns on. Because then that means that the last time it happened, I just didn't have it plugged in correctly. But if there doesn't seem to be a long charge with it, then that probably means that both of them do turn on, but only one of them connects to my TV. Alright, power's on. And connected. Let's see how long this lasts. If it cuts off, then that means that both of them do come on. Just one of them connects. And if that's the case, then I'm gonna have to figure out something else to do here. Plus, that one that I was using a minute ago didn't last a full 2 hours. It only lasted like an hour and 40 minutes. Alright, I'm just going to get the fossil. I'm not going to get the mysterious floating orb because I really don't feel like fighting two of those guys again. I don't get why the orbs are so special and the fossils aren't. I get why the fossils are special. Sell them, get a lot of money. Could also make cool stuff with them and collect them like Pokemon cards. But those orb things, they don't do nothing. They don't do shit. I don't know why the golems get mad when you grab them. There goes some buried technology. It's probably going to be underwater. Wait, is it in the rock? It's in the rock. That is funny. This is the first time I've seen buried technology in a floating island piece. I don't think it's fully... I don't think it's a whole floating island, but this is kind of a weird structure to see it inside of, though. Let's see. Yeah, it's not full. It's not 100% a floating island, so I guess it makes sense why that was able to appear in there. But it is funny nonetheless. It's just like this ground kind of just happened to be here when the technology buried itself somehow. I don't know. Maybe something. Maybe I'm looking at this buried technology the wrong way. The way I see it is, it fell from space and got buried underground that way. But it could just be somebody like doing a pirate thing and burying it so that others won't find it. All right. I think this is a good time to take a little bit of a break. Oh, you know what? I should probably save first. Um, let's call in my ship. Use that to save. There we go. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'll leave you all with some music and whatnot. I really hope I changed over the preview from The Legend of Zelda to No Man's Skies preview. If not, I'm sorry. I'll change it immediately. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy the music, and I'll be right back in about 10-20 minutes.
All Creator said, "Hello everyone, I hope you're enjoying the music. If you are watching in the archives now would be a great time to leave a like."
Okay, I'm back. And I am very happy to say that the earbud has not died on me. So that means that whatever it was that happened last week, it's probably because one of the earbuds wasn't plugged in correctly. So I'll be able to use these to you know, listen to music while I play No Man's Sky, and that makes me happy. But yeah, the whole headphone watch stuff is pretty neat. Ooh, I did not mean to give you food. I guess I did now. I'm sorry, little guy. I teased him. I was like, "Look, I got food." Oh wait, put it back in my pocket. I don't have food. Oh crap. And then just give it to him. Now don't follow me, little guy. You do whatever it is you were doing. You talk with your parents and oh no, is that thing chasing that thing? Or are they all just running after the food? No, I don't like this. No, it is. It's hunting them. Oh, it's the circle of life. I can't interfere. Oh. Is the little one gonna be okay? Did it get away? Oh. I hope that wasn't its parents. One of its parents. The other one got away. Sad face. Alright, well. That's depressing, but life goes on. I didn't think that those things were hunters. I mean, they don't hunt me, obviously. I'm way too advanced. They're like, no, I don't want to get after that thing. It's gonna kill me. Alright, well. You know what? I'm not finding that many things of salvage data around here. Let's go to another part of the planet. Let's look for a new structure to go to. Oh, there's a home there. Oh, is it underwater? I don't think it's a house either. I think it's just a satellite or something. Yeah. There's a little flag. It's one of those autophage secret bases. Hey, I said I was going to explore the planet a bit. Isn't too much to do when you're exploring a planet in No Man's Sky, except for find other buildings if you're interested in doing that, but not really finding anything. Let's go ahead and land. I hope this is a better spot to find salvage data. Oh, there goes some. Not that far. I'm finding way more fossils than I am buried technology. So it leads me to think that maybe planets that have ancient bones will have more fossils to find than buried technology. Because that's the only explanation I can find for why I'm not finding that much buried technology. When every time that I've hunted for salvage data on any other kind of planet, you find it like crazy. I've just never attempted this on a planet that has ancient bones. Whoa, what the hell? Am I hidden? Yeah, there's something in the way, apparently. Oh, I'm still have it set to restore. I was like, I don't see anything in the way. What is that design on the side? Oh, it's a broken casket. I think that's a sentinel, a broken sentinel. It's a little rest in peace, I guess. So I went to see what was going on and why someone slammed the door, but my sister told me that, you know, it's just her and our mother arguing. Like they always do. Sometimes I get sick of it, but there's nothing I could do. I mean, I'm sure you've been in that situation too, whoever you are watching in the archives. Sometimes it's just unavoidable. Family just don't get along. But yeah, back on what I'm going to do during my vacation this year. It's not just going to be, oh, my dad's coming down to visit. We are going somewhere. We're going to Atlanta for a couple of things. We're mostly celebrating my nephew's birthday, so we're taking him to the zoo, the aquarium, etc., etc. And my dad really wants to go to the aquarium in Atlanta because they have this tunnel that you could go in and watch the fish swim around and all that stuff. And he's not really someone who likes to go to aquariums. When we were young, he took us to an aquarium like once or twice, obviously. You do that when you're a good parent. But I think it's just for him. He's never done anything like that before. He's never seen anything like that before. So I guess he just likes the idea of going to see that. We got 2 minutes. Oh wait, it's still set to restore. Okay. I gotta remember to... Oh, see, that one was 4. And I don't get that, because that one's not that deep down in there. It's pretty deep, sure, but... not as deep as the other one that I only got 2 for. That's weird. Sometimes these have free nanites in them. Yeah, there we go. I think that these chairs are great, don't get me wrong. But I kind of like those chairs better. But the sad part about these chairs is that's all they do. You can't sit in them. They spin. I mean, it's neat that they spin. And I get why they spin. Back when No Man's Sky was first around, you didn't have a model for your character. And those chairs were the only chairs that you'd see anywhere, universally. So yeah, it makes sense why they spin, is because you didn't have a model to do the animation for sitting. And once they made a model, they remade a couple of they made some new chairs, and you're able to sit in them. But that one chair that most comfortable looking chair, you can't sit in it. Either they'd have to completely remodel it or something. Not only that, but it's a decoration that you can put in your base, and people probably have. So it would probably be super complicated to redesign that chair just so you could sit in it and not have it spin. And then you would get people saying, "No, I loved the chair when it spun." So, you know, no reason in changing it. They just gave us new chairs and that's it. And like, here, you want to sit? You got chairs. You could sit. But that one looks so comfy. I wouldn't mind if they made another chair that looks like that, but you can sit in it, you know? I don't know, maybe make it a different color or something. Who cares? I just want to sit in that chair because it looks way more comfy than the other chairs. Even the the two couches that you have available to sit on don't look as comfy as that chair. Ah, man, no salvage data. Or buried treasure. I'm calling it that now because of what I thought of earlier about the whole pirate thing. Buried technology. Ah, there goes some. I love our giant flying brain crabs. Mucus our mechus post? Mucus post? Well, there goes another one on the hunt. I don't know what it just killed. Or maybe it's just freaking out because the sentinel's nearby. Sometimes they freak out because I'm nearby, but not all the time. It used to be all the time, back when No Man's Sky, before No Man's Sky had the whole pet thing. I remember when I was first playing No Man's Sky, I may have caught it on stream. It could be part of my first stream that I did of No Man's Sky, which is available to view on the archives. But when I first encountered a creature, my first instinct was to try and pet it, but I couldn't, and I was like, no. I was upset because I couldn't pet it, I couldn't feed it. So it's cool that they made that one of the things that you could do. See, that one was 4 again. I don't know if I'm right in thinking this, but I could have sworn there was buried technology, or buried technology that would yield 6 salvaged data. If I'm wrong about that, let me know in the comment section, but I kind of remember there being salvage data that yields 6, or buried technology that yields 6 salvage data. It's been a while since I've hunted for buried technology, so it could just be a rare occasion. It could just be because I'm on a planet that's mostly fossils. Nothing free in here, darn. Oh, we got this damaged technology I might be able to get some nanites from, but it's not a guarantee. Oh, cool. Good. Oh, and this one has free nanites. This one's just like the other one. These structures are pretty cool. I don't think they're available for newcomers to No Man's Sky, but I know as an early adopter I do have some some decorations automatically unlocked. Alright. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to find any more salvage technology. Any more buried technology, I mean. Nah. And I really don't feel like trying to track more down. So let's call my ship and turn all this salvage data in. How much was I able to get? 8? Oh, no. Okay, I was about to say. There's 38 in total. I was about to say. I was like, no way. After all that looking, I only got 8? Alright, so 38. Cool. That's a pretty good haul. Let's head into this space and get into the space anomaly, I mean, and see what I can grab. Alright, cool. I feel like we did a pretty good job exploring the planet. We learned a little bit more, we learned that our planet is mostly ancient bones, so it's a good planet to look around and find fossils. Oh, there we go. I was about to say, where the hell's the space anomaly? Let's see how everything's functioning now. If my my internet's broken. Oh, we got some pets wandering around normally. What about the characters? Okay, they are running around normally as well. That's good. I was worried for a second. Yeah, my internet probably just had a hiccup. It's a shame I couldn't do Quicksilver hunting today. Do a bunch of stuff for Quicksilver. That would have been fun, but I guess I'll look it up. I'll look up and see exactly how long it takes to unlock some more Quicksilver missions to do. I could do that so I can make fossils for my base, but nah. I want to get these new decorations. These new displays. Hold on. I think there's something else I can get. Traps, right? I think I should get some of them. Yeah. Oh, it's just one? Okay, cool. Good. I'm happy I can make traps now. That way I can put them around my base. Nah. I like fishing better than trap fishing. I mean, I guess trap fishing will be good if you do kind of like the whole waiting for fish kind of thing, like I was mentioning before. But it's so impersonal, you know? With fishing, you got the rod in your hand, you're just sitting, you're waiting. You have to be there. But with trap fishing, you could just do whatever. You don't have to sit there. And if you're not doing anything while trap fishing, it kind of feels like you're being dumb or lazy, whichever one you want to consider it being. Ooh, we got several different types of plants now. Cool. billboard. I do kind of like these wall decorations better. I'm a little biased in that because I feel like decorations are something that you're gonna want more of, because if you want to get a lot of variety out of your base and the way it looks, 100% gonna want to do that. I just wanted to unlock that so that I could see what else is down there. Noise. But yeah, cabinets, cool. Orbital storage. Well, more storage stuff ain't that bad. I like that idea. I mean, just having the same storage blocks was kind of getting annoying. Oh, it's this, the topographical table that I saw in Catastroph's base. Oh, I do want that. Maybe next time. It depends on how I'm feeling. I might go hunting for more buried technology. But yeah, I feel like that's a decent time to stop. Sorry, this was a little less exciting. It was more of a chill experience than anything, so this would be the perfect stream to fall asleep to. Guess I'll go back and do a little more fishing. And then just, you know, hang it up for the day. I do think it's cool that we have a next door neighbor now. So Eddie, whoever you are, if you're watching this in the archives, feel free to stop by the chat. I did my best to demonstrate your base, but it looks like you're still working on it. And to those who have already made bases here, don't worry, I'll occasionally come back to this planet, that's for sure. And I will demonstrate any new stuff any of you out there have done to improve your bases. There we go. Oh, the skiff's not here this time. Oh, not down there on the water, please. Thank you. I thought I was gonna spawn under the water. I was like, oh. No, I'm a little too close. Can I get rid of it and respawn it? Yeah, okay. Oh, I thought it would... It doesn't do that now? Let's see. No, it doesn't. Huh. It used to be when you would do that, it would slowly move to the area, but now it doesn't. That's okay. I never really used it for that function anyway, to where it would look like it's moving. And I guess some people found it annoying, so it would make sense why they changed it. I mean, who wants to move that slow? I don't. There we go. Oh, and now we have one of the boulder backs wandering around on the water there. What is it about that little patch of land? Oh well. Alright, yeah, I got lots of fishing bait. Let's move the microphone a little bit so I can sit back and relax. Grab my popcorn, eat a little bit while I go do some fishing. Alright, everybody. You know what to do. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Actually, I just realized it would be easier to enjoy if you guys had some music. So... Alright. We got all three of these brand new, two brand new songs for you to chill out to. There you go, everyone. I hope you enjoy. Me, I have my own little soundtrack to listen to. Alright. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Prismzo said, such a relaxing atmosphere to fish in the music.
Hey Prism, it's good to see ya.
LOL.
Yeah, I'm just relaxing, winding down after a long day of playing. Should have been here earlier. I was doing a bit of a scavenger hunt today. Collected some quicksilver, fought some pirates, and then went around looking for buried treasure, or buried technology as it's called. But yeah, Prism, how you been? How's today? Sorry, eating some popcorn. Pretty hungry.
Prismzo said, it sounds like you
Oh,
decided to
yeah.
fish in a
Guess the music
battle
isn't
zone or
that...
something.
Oh, lost the fish. Guess the music's not that good. Or accurate. I can turn it off. And just let the atmospheric music play. Ah, crap. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. The atmospheric music is more calming, I guess.
Prismzo
There we go.
said, I like the music, just odd to hear with fishing anyway. I've not done much today, mostly clearing house.
Oh, clean. Yeah. I had that kind of a project early this morning. I had a broken table that I fixed with duct tape. It should be fine so long as we don't put anything heavy on it. But yeah, I suppose this atmospheric music is more ideal for listening to while fishing. Let me know if the chewing gets too annoying. Can always mute it and just unmute it.
Prismzo said, with those sentinel alerts popping up, are you actually fishing in a danger area?
It does look like that, don't it? That's the warning from my settlement. They're under attack, as they say, but they won't really be under attack until I get there, and that's on a different planet, so. That's basically just an alert to let you know that there's a battle available for you to do when you go back to your settlement. But I've already maxed out my settlement, so there's really no reason to go back to it. That's why I'm saying they should do an update where they focus on making the settlement more, I don't know, more interesting. You know, something that you're going to want to go back to if you're into that kind of thing. Because while you can build it up, once you get it to max, there's really nothing else to do there. I mean, you can have the people farm for material for you, but the material is not really worth anything. I mean, it's worth a lot of money, but that's units, and units are very easy to get in this game. Meanwhile, what I'm doing right now, fishing, you get nanites for fishing. You get nanites for fishing. You can choose to get units for fishing if you sell the fish, but if you release them, you get nanites, and nanites are way more valuable. So I usually just catch and release. And then there's a third option. You can cook them to get status buffs if you're more into that. Alright, we're all out of bait. But I think that's a good stopping point. Alright, let's switch back to my gun. Alright. Have they made it to where we can return the fish from the skiff? No. We still have to be knee-deep in water to do this. But yeah, as you can see along the side there, my nanite count is going up. And you can use nanites to buy stuff like, well, more slots for your pet. You could get more pets. Can also unlock more squadron members with nanites. As well as better upgrades at shops. So nanites are way more useful. Because as you can see, those up there, these are units. And as you can see, they're very easy to get. And until recently, with the fishing updates, the nanites were the hardest thing to get. But because I enjoy fishing in this game, it's no longer difficult for me to get nanites. I can see how some people don't like doing this. It is rather boring, but it's a very chill experience. And it does help me relax after a week of doing so many things. But there are many ways to make nanites. You can farm nanites. You can... You can search for nanites in treasure caches. You can find them in freighters, abandoned freighters. You can find them by hunting pirates. Basically, all of the hobbies that you can do around No Man's Sky will lead you to getting nanites. But not that much. As you can see, with each fish that I was throwing back in, I was getting between 50 and 100 nanites. So you're gonna, if you want a lot, you're gonna have to do a lot of fishing. Same thing with farming. If you want to land a lot of nanites from farming, you're gonna have to do a lot of farming. And finding treasure caches, you're gonna have to go around, find a lot of those, etc., etc. All the hobbies that you have in No Man's Sky will lead you to nanites. And the nanites lead you to better equipment. Just overall, genuinely the things that you would want. Like if you want more pets, if you want more ship stuff, if you want more weaponry, if you want more squadron members, all of that is obtained with nanites. But yeah, as you can see, they get really expensive, so you need a lot of nanites. Let's go ahead and unlock one. How high does it go from there? Oh, it's still at 20. I think 20 is where it maxes out, but that was like half of the nanites that I'd been working towards. So now I can get a new pet if I wanted, but these are the ones that I have. This one I got from my original planet, so it holds a special place. I guess you could say. Yo, Bryce!
Bryce Campbell.
It's going alright. It's a very relaxing, chill podcast stream, kind of a stream. I just got done doing some fishing and I unlocked another space for another pet, so I can collect a new pet if I want.
Were the fish normal or odd like the alien creatures? I forgot to look as you were releasing them.
Oh, they're all very weird. I do hold on to the S-class fish that I get. They're worth a lot of nanites, but they can also provide very unique buffs to your character when you put them, either eat them or put them in your whatever it's called. I can't remember now. Oh no, that's the grill. Here we go. So we have Singing Sea Snail, Glass Angel, and Golden Jellyfish. These three are the rarest creatures that you can find on my planet. They are worth the most in terms of nanites and units, and they provide the best stat buffs. Oh, I forgot to throw this one back. Common Shimmer Tail. You know what? I could also demonstrate the buffs that they provide, or with fish, the fishing buffs that you can get. Obviously, I don't want to cook that. The S-class ones I'm going to save. All right, we'll cook up some common Simmertail. I wish they had like 3D, three-dimensional displays for the fish. That would be cool, but I feel like that would require a lot more programming, and I don't know, it feels like they would have to do a lot more just to get something like that done, so they only have like pictures available. Alright, so I might have to make this. I don't know if I have it on my... That's a harvester. No, it's not the same thing. There's supposed to be... That's it, I think. No, this is the Exocraft summon. Here it is, right here. Neutrogen Ingester. There we go. This provides gradual buffs. I need lubricant, though. Okay, I do have more space. Good. I was worried for a minute there. What is that up in the corner? Artemis Translator. What is this? When did I get this? An automatic translation device must be calibrated by preloading with existing translation data. I wonder if that's the same thing as the advanced translator. Maybe this has to deal with translating I don't know. Unique creature. No, you know what? This is probably a buff for the advanced translator, where it provides one additional translated word to whatever it is you're reading. Eventually, that's going to become useless because you can learn all the languages in this game. It takes a while, but you can learn them. Alright, let's make some lubricant. But that's the first time I'm seeing that. I didn't realize there were buffs to your translator. Just a blueprint for lubricant. I know I have it. I know I have a lubricant. There it is. Gamma root. Ugh. If it's not one thing, it's another, and I only have... I gotta go to a poison planet. But yeah, I guess I could demonstrate the buffs in a different way. As you can see, it provides 1% health. it heals 1% health when you eat it.
Bryce Campbell said,
I guess, if you can find it. But, yeah, if I was to place this in the food processor, this nutrient ingester, I mean, it would gradually heal me up to 1% of my health over a given amount of time. Which would be a different type of buff, obviously. It would be more like regen. But yeah. Just a little neat thing that the fish can also provide. Oh no, that's the catalog. Let's go ahead and put this in here alongside the other one that I have there. What? Can we cook ancient bones? No way. We can. What the hell is that gonna make? Oh, softened. Oh, I see. And then you could probably take this and make a stew with it. Okay, I get it. Cool. I don't want to waste my bones that way, though. At some point, I'm going to make a fossil. And I want as many bones as I can have, as I can get. Alright, cool. I'd say this was a pretty productive day. Did a lot of fishing, hunted around for a lot of treasure, got some decorations. Pretty fun. Alright. Gonna head on back to the title screen. Alright. So that does it for another day of All Creator Live. Thank you so much, Bryce and Prism, for being here. It was great having you. And I'm happy you were able to tune in. I'm happy you were able to make it to the end of the stream. That's really awesome. And thank you to Disaster for stopping by and saying hello. It was nice meeting you. I hope to see you more later on. I'm not always super sleepy when I do the stream. It's just some days when I stream, I'm more relaxed than others, you know. I'm looking forward to getting to bed, you know. So winding down, playing some No Man's Sky really helps. Alright, to those watching in the archives, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're wondering what it is I'm going to be streaming and when it is I'm going to be streaming, you can always check the posts tab over on YouTube. I keep it up to date, and every weekend we have a weekend poll where I ask you all to vote for whatever it is I have set to vote on. I don't know what I'm going to make it this weekend, so you'll just have to come back tomorrow and find out. This past weekend, we were voting on best breakfast food, and donuts won. In second place was eggs and bacon, who I thought could catch up because, I mean, eggs and bacon, who don't love that? But donuts won overall. So, I gotta agree. There's nothing like a quick donut before you leave. Alrighty, everyone. That's it for another day of Valkyrie Live. I'm going to be playing more Genshin Impact this upcoming Monday, but I do not stream on the weekends. So, I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll see you all Monday. Sleep easy, everyone. Good night.